Imagine waking up one morning with a skill so refined, so sharpened, so powerful, that the world recognizes it instantly. No one can compete. No one can deny it. You've become a master in your field. Not by luck. Not by talent. But by process. A process that every genius, every innovator, every great mind in history has followed, knowingly or unknowingly. This video will take you through that process, step by step, condensed from Robert Greene's timeless book Mastery. A blueprint for greatness. A roadmap for extraordinary skill. And whether you're an artist, an entrepreneur, a student, an athlete, or someone still searching for their path, what you're about to learn can transform your life forever. Welcome to the Journey of Mastery. Part 1: The Call to Mastery. Every one of us is born with potential. The question is, will we use it? Modern society glorifies shortcuts. Overnight fame. Instant results. Yet history tells another story. The greatest achievers, Leonardo da Vinci, Mozart, Charles Darwin, Benjamin Franklin, Marie Curie, Steve Jobs, they weren't born special. They became special. Robert Greene begins by reminding us. Talent is overrated, dedication isn't. Mastery is built, not gifted. The brain is wired for learning. Human potential expands with effort, repetition, purposeful practice. When you commit to a craft, when you pursue deep work, when you refuse to quit, the brain rewires itself. Neural pathways strengthen. Focus sharpens. What once felt impossible becomes natural, intuitive, effortless. Mastery isn't mystery, it's a lifestyle. A decision. A commitment to relentless improvement. The journey begins with one question. What are you willing to devote your life to? Because mastery requires obsession. Curiosity. The hunger to know more, do more, become more. And that is where the path begins. Part 2: Find your life's task. Every person has a life's task, a calling we are naturally drawn toward. A work that pulls us like gravity. But society distracts us, parents push expectations, friends influence choices, and many abandon their true path before it begins. Greene urges us to look backward, into childhood, where our authentic interests lived unfiltered. Maybe you loved taking things apart, maybe you drew for hours, maybe you asked endless questions, maybe music fascinated you, maybe stories, machines, experiments, games, something ignited you. Your life's task is often hidden in your earliest obsessions. 3 clues help reveal it. 1. Natural inclination. What tasks feel effortless to you, but difficult to others? Masters follow inclination, not imitation. 2. Persistent curiosity. What are you drawn to even when no one is watching? True passion survives silence, criticism, boredom. 3. Flow moments. When time disappears, when you become fully absorbed. That is your compass pointing toward your task. Examples Greene gives. Darwin, mesmerized by nature, collected specimens as a child. Temple Grandin obsessed over animal behavior and designed livestock systems used worldwide. Mozart, surrounded by music, practiced obsessively from age 3. The beginning is never glamorous, it is fragile, private, intimate. But if we listen to our internal voice rather than external noise, we identify the field where mastery will flourish. Once chosen, the real work begins. Part 3: The Apprenticeship, 10,000 hours of grind. No shortcuts. No skipping. No ego. The road to mastery always starts here, the apprenticeship phase. It is not glamorous. It is not exciting. It is repetition, frustration, humility, failure. Greene calls it the transformation of the mind. Purpose of apprenticeship: build foundation, absorb knowledge, train discipline, develop patience and endurance. This phase is about learning the rules before you break them. A master was once a beginner who never quit. Many want creativity and freedom immediately, but creativity requires structure. Innovation requires fundamentals. Like a musician learning scales or a programmer learning logic, mastery demands years of practice. Like as of examples, Benjamin Franklin mastered writing by copying great texts word for word. Michael Faraday, an electrician's apprentice, studied science obsessively between brutal work shifts. Da Vinci spent years mastering anatomy, painting technique, light, geometry before creating masterpieces. Greene identifies three critical components of apprenticeship. 1. Deep observation. Watch. Absorb. Study masters, mentors, systems. Observe with silence. The ego must die before growth is born. 2. Skill acquisition. Repetition. Drill. Practice. The 10,000-hour concept is not magic, it is math. Hours compound skill rises, intuition develops. 3. Experimentation. Push limits. Make mistakes. You grow not when you succeed but when you fall, adjust, repeat. Apprenticeship is not a phase to rush or romanticize. It is where you build your weapon. Once sharpened, you begin to use it. Part 4, the creative, active phase. You've learned. You've absorbed. You know the fundamentals. Now, you create. This is the creative, active phase, where the apprentice becomes an innovator. The chains of tradition loosen. You challenge norms. You experiment, expand, evolve. You put your fingerprint on your craft. What changes in this phase? You stop copying, you begin inventing. You combine ideas, connect patterns, break assumptions. Innovation is rarely sudden. It is incremental, a product of thousands of small insights merging into breakthroughs. Robert Greene describes this stage as the moment your mind begins to think like a master. Historical examples. Darwin's theory of evolution emerged after decades of note-taking, observation, and synthesis. Einstein, once a patent clerk, connected physics concepts others overlooked. Freddie Roach, a boxer turned coach, reinvented training techniques and produced world champions. During this phase, expect failed ideas, risk, uncertainty, doubt, moments where you want to quit. That discomfort is growth. 3 strategies to thrive in the creative phase. 1. The authentic voice. Stop imitating others. Speak with your own style. Create what feels true, not what pleases. Masters are remembered because they are different. 2. Iterate ruthlessly. Null results aren't failures, they are data. Each refinement clarity. Each revision elevation. 3. Push boundaries. Innovation requires rebellion. Respect tradition, but do not worship it. You are no longer learning the craft. You are expanding it. The creative active phase ends when your work no longer feels like work, when intuition guides you faster than thought. This is the doorway to mastery. Part 5, Mastery, the pinnacle of the human experience. Mastery is not perfection. It is merging knowledge with instinct, technique with intuition. A master doesn't think, they flow. Like a pianist whose fingers move without thought, a chess master who sees 20 moves ahead, a surgeon whose hands perform without hesitation, mastery is transcendence. Skill becomes identity. Execution becomes instinct. Greene describes 3 signs you've reached mastery. 1. Effortlessness. Complex tasks feel natural, fluid, smooth. Years of learning transform into intuition. 2. Vision beyond the average. You see patterns others miss. You anticipate outcomes before they exist. 3. Creative uniqueness. Your work is unmistakable, no one else can replicate it. This is where great leaps in history occur. Newton revolutionized physics. Edison lit the world. Jobs reinvented communication. Musashi, the legendary swordsman, won 60 duels with intuition as his weapon. Mastery is not the end, it is a beginning. A life where passion and genius merge. Where you serve your craft, and your craft rewards you with power, influence, legacy. Most people will never reach this stage, not because they can't, but because they won't endure the path. The path that you can choose, today. Part 6, The Mastery Mindset, Laws of Greatness. Robert Greene ends with principles every seeker of mastery must live by. 1. Embrace the long game. Years, not days. Process over applause. Growth over shortcuts. 2. Love the boring parts. Repetition is not failure, it is refinement. 3. Seek discomfort. Pain is data. Frustration is fuel. The obstacle is the way. 4. Learn from everyone. Mentors, rivals, critics, each has value. 5. Obsess relentlessly. Mastery requires devotion that others call madness. 6. Avoid the addiction to recognition. Work for skill, not applause. Fame fades, mastery doesn't. 7. Never stop improving. Mastery is not a final destination. It is an endless climb. Mastery isn't owned, it's earned. Hour by hour. Lesson by lesson. Failure by failure. You don't need permission. You don't need talent. You only need the courage to choose the path, and walk it every day. One day, the world will call you gifted. Genius. Icon. But you'll know the truth, you simply never quit. This is mastery. If this video inspired you, imagine what mastering your craft could do. Like the video, share it with someone who needs this. And subscribe for more mind-changing summaries like this one.